Romelu Lukaku slammed ahead of Chelsea transfer by former Inter striker Antonio Cassano. Antonio Cassano has questioned Romelu Lukaku's motives for joining Chelsea, a club who showed him a lack of respect in the past. The Belgium international has resurrected his career in Serie A, spearheading Inter's attack during last season's title-winning campaign under Antonio Conte. Lukaku had previously been deemed surplus to requirements by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at Manchester United, having previously failed to make the grade at Chelsea under Jose Mourinho. Thomas Tuchel's keenness to add a prolific striker to his forward line, however, has led Chelsea to make a bid for their former forward and, after several unsuccessful attempts, the Champions League holders now look poised to conclude a deal with an offer of £110 million. Cassano, a former Inter forward, however, believes Lukaku is simply moving for money and cannot comprehend why he would want to return to England after several difficult experiences in the Premier League. "If this is really how much they are offering, I'd take him there personally," said lifelong Inter supporter and retired forward Cassano on Twitch. To view this video, please enable JavaScript and consider upgrading to a web browser that supports HTML5 video. Having said that, I want to figure out what's going on here. He had two really bad experiences in England, one decent one with Everton, and he wants to go back there. I have to ask myself, why go back to a club that didn't appreciate you? Is it for money? Tuchel, meanwhile, watched his Chelsea side blow a 2-goal lead against Tottenham last night at Stamford Bridge, after which he was inundated with questions over the likelihood of Lukaku returning to West London. "I will not talk about players who don't play in my squad," the German replied when asked whether there was any truth to the rumors linking Lukaku with Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel breaks silence on rumors Romelu Lukaku wants to rejoin Chelsea. Nuno Espirito Santo speaks out on Harry Kane's standoff with Tottenham after Chelsea draw. Arsenal dealt Lautaro Martinez blows. Romelu Lukaku tells Inter he wants Chelsea transfer. Romelu Lukaku is a fantastic player, but he's a player from Inter, and with all due respect, I will not talk about him in this situation. On reports Lukaku actively wants to come back to Chelsea, Tuchel replied, "Everybody wants to come." Well, not everybody unfortunately, but you can imagine that a lot of players want to come and join. But like I said, we don't comment on that. More Thomas Tuchel picks out two Chelsea youngsters for praise after Tottenham draw. More Nuno Espirito Santo speaks out on Harry Kane's standoff with Tottenham after Chelsea draw. For more stories like this, check our sport page, follow Metro Sport across our